When we first moved to Durban, South Africa in 2008, the very first thing that I did was home visits right in this community here. And we didn't have vehicles or laptops or facilities. We didn't have a staff. We didn't have anything but a t-shirt. And I really didn't even need that, to be honest. All it took was just to come into the community and build relationships. And that you can do for free. It's amazing that you all are amazing, incredible supporters, have given us so many resources to layer on top of these home visits and these relationships. But every program that you make possible has its root here on our home visits and in these relationships. Why does our Kids Club run so smoothly and efficiently with over 1,000 kids every Saturday? It's because we know these kids. We know them by name. We know where they live. We know their teachers, their grannies. And that's what makes the Kids Club run so smoothly. Our choir that many of you have seen, it comes back to these home visits. Every one of those kids that you see on the stage there in the USA on tour, we visit them at home every single week. And so it's important that if you really want to understand Key of Hope, that you understand home visits, because everything we do comes back to this. It's the consistency that so often is lacking here in the third world, here in poverty, here in the slum, where life is so transient. You might not know where you're going to be living next week. You might not know whether there'll be food when you get home. You might not know if you'll be able to attend school next year. But one thing you know is that staff member of Key of Hope is going to be at your house this week, seeing you, checking up on you, loving you, caring about you, and just building that relationship. So that's what is happening this week with all these kids. A lot of times when I get back to my truck, it's full of kids waiting to see me, maybe to get a lift up the hill. Does anyone need a lift up to the hill?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
All right, everyone say hi. So I just want to say thank you to you guys that are following us, watching us on social media, but most of all supporting us financially. This is what you make possible each and every week. It's not just me that's doing this, it's our staff that goes out to 18 different communities every single week, building these relationships with these kids over the long term for our vision of lifelong, multi-generational discipleship. So thank you for what you do that makes this possible.